6:54 on your Monday morning. Let's get you the 5 things you need to know before you go. Crews continue working this morning to get the power back on for people in Colorado Springs, as hundreds are currently still without it. It's down, however, from a high of around 40,000 folks last Wednesday. 16 of the crews who are helping to get this power on are from outside of the community. When it is restored, there's a warning that you might experience some additional short-term outages as crews backtrack to make final repairs. And let's get to News 5's Caroline Peters.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Colorado Springs has seen an uptick in crime, specifically homicides, at just bypassing 44 this year. Now, that's double than it was in 2019, but the Colorado Springs Police Department says the growing population and the rise of social media have also played a role in what we are seeing. They say the city is still relatively safe, and anyone who wishes to view any of this crime data can visit KOAA.com. Bree?
And speaking of that, many people in Colorado Springs are posting on social media that they're victims of porch pirates. Colorado Springs police officers are telling us that thieves are everywhere, and although you shouldn't interact with them, there are ways that you can help to catch them. Some tips to keep your packages safe: schedule a delivery time when you'll be home. Consider getting a lockbox for the packages, or just have them delivered to your place of work. Tomorrow, President Biden plans to update the country in the fight against the pandemic. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said the president's statement will include a warning of what the winter months will look like for those who refuse a vaccine. The president's plan will also outline government help for communities. Sam?
Our forecast is going to involve some windy and snowy conditions at the end of the week, but the snow will likely stay west over the mountains. The wind does look like it'll try to hop out towards southern I-25 in particular from Thursday night through Friday morning. So there is more to watch at the end of the forecast, but I think generally things are fairly dry looking along I-25 because that snow chance on Friday is pretty thin to me, and it looks like maybe kind of towards Monument Hill, but I just don't think it'll be that much. As we take a look at what's happening out the door right now, we're in the 30s and 20s. It's a cold start today, everybody. About 31 in the Springs, 21 in Pueblo, and coldest area is out towards Alamosa at 4 below, which it's not too surprising that we're that chilly out west. So our daytime is still pretty short, everybody. Our sunset is crept back away from 4:30. It's at about 4:40 at this point, but the sunrise is past 7 o'clock by quite a ways. So that day is still short, but we do have winter starting up tomorrow. So after that, we do start to look at some longer days. Your temperatures today are set to be in the 50s in Colorado Springs. Pueblo, I know the hourly temperatures say 55 at 3 o'clock, but I kind of think we'll sneak up a little closer to 60 through the middle of the day. So overall, pretty nice stretch of weather. Looking at your official high temperatures, I went 57 in the Springs, 60 in Pueblo. I think about 61 up to Denver. Let's do a quick traffic hit before we go. Traffic looks